So guys, AJ here. You gotta understand, you know, the hospital building is behind me here. I know. So you must be happy now. The government is building the infrastructure, healthcare. So understand the trust law. This would not have been possible without your taxpayers' money. The trust, that is the public trust, the public purse. We all taxpayers. You contribute to the system, and then the government and their stooges, they go about, you know, trying to build shit for you. But listen, mismanagement of resources. You know, diseases are man-made. You know, they've unleashed fucking a pandemic 4 years ago. They said, you know, trust the science, it's safe and effective. It is safe and effective. But the data shows otherwise. Breach of trust. That's what it is. Breach of trust. Because Lucifer ain't got shit. All this fucking man-made shit disease. Now they're about to unleash disease X. What is disease X, you ask? mRNA is nanolipid particles. Nanolipid particles. So basically that's the fucking Trojan horse. Spike protein. Lecithin. It's made of lecithin. Fatty stuff, you know? Sunflower seeds, so to speak. Fatty acid. Lipid. That's what it is. Nanoparticles. So that is the, so to speak, the Trojan horse or the capsule, right? So that's the shrink wrapping. Except you get spike protein, natural spike protein, you know? And the inside, what do you have inside? Here's a fucking payload. What's the payload, you ask? It's a fucking graphene. Which is what? Monocarbon graphite. Graphite, when it's a monolayer, becomes graphene. You don't need me to fucking educate you on the properties of graphene. Stronger than steel. But nonetheless, you can do your own fucking research. The publications is all there. Publications is all there for those who can fucking utilize the element of critical thinking. Sheeps cannot read. But those who understand, you can fucking cook a chicken. A fucking frozen chicken can be cooked in a microwave. This is nothing but conspiracy. It's science. The science, through the science that is, has yet to fucking come clear about all the effects that the radiation fucks you up. Artificial radiation, electromagnetic field that we have now, artificial, because guess what? There's artificial intelligence, which people have outsourced their intellect, the ability to fucking think for themselves and reason. So now you have idiots running the show because you, my friend, you, my brother, my sister, have forfeited your rights. What rights? Inalienable natural rights and freedom. God given, if you believe in God, that is. If not, it is inalienable, safeguarded by the Constitution. So, understand. Graphene is inside your body. Those who took the first shot, second shot, 100 shot, doesn't matter. Who do you trust? There's a trust law. There's a trust law here. There's a breach of trust. The data's out there. I don't need to name people. You're more than capable, hopefully intelligent, hopefully human being, not a fucking monkey, Darwinist, sheep think, who can think for yourself. You can think for yourself, you would hope. You go to school. Why? Why do you go to school? Understand. You are being fucking lied to on the daily. The breach of trust. You cannot fucking silence me. The truth cannot be silenced. Trust law. In God we trust. The supreme law of the land is very clear. The law is clear. The law is clear. But anyways, you don't have to believe every word I'm saying. I have a court First court appearance on the 10th, actually no, 17th of September, coming up. You guys need to learn, democracy is a two-way street. Assert your rights. When the government or some agent of the government, because remember, the government needs to operate within a framework. What is that, you say, you ask? The Constitution allows the government to operate within that framework. You need, again, the judiciary system, parliament, and the law enforcement being the executor. Again, we're back to the fucking triangle. The fucking triangle, right? So you entrust the government with your own inalienable natural rights and freedom. You transfer sovereignty to the government supposed to represent you. The government is supposed to represent you. The chief of the tribe is elected, is chosen by the people. For what? To represent and safeguard. We all humans. Before you're a fucking engineer, before you're a fucking doctor, before you're a fucking lawyer, you are a human being first. That's who you are. Remember where you come from. We're all indigenous. The problem is this: one mankind. Now we had 5 races. Aryan race, aka white, black, or Zunji, and then you have the brown, the red, and the yellow. Those are the 5 races. Established science can tell you that. DNA exists for a reason. Citizenship is not DNA. It's not. There's a reason why the state of Israel is the only state in the world that has banned DNA testing. Why? Ask yourself why. Simple answer. Israel is the state of Lucifer. That's right, Knight Templars. Back in the day, Moses was an Israelite. Yes, that's right. Moses was an Israelite. He was not a Jew, because Judaism did not exist before Moses was here, before he brought the tablets. So what happened? You know, those who call themselves believers, people of faith. People of faith. You got Moses, the Israelites. He was thrown in the Nile. His mother, a believer, she trusted in the law. And the law she trusts. What happened? The Pharaoh wanted to kill all the children of that year because he had a vision. Remember Pharaoh? Lucifer, all-seeing eye. Subliminal messages. What is on the fucking dollar bill? What is on the fucking dollar bill? All-seeing eye. Which eye, you motherfuckers? Lucifer's eye, that is. That is the system. This is the matrix that you guys are living in. You are part of the problem because you have no belief. You have a blind belief, indoctrination, dogma. Go back to your faith and trust. In God we trust. What do you fucking trust? Who do you trust? Who do you trust? The government was supposed to safeguard those thoughts and belief by the Constitution. Safeguarded. The Constitution comes from the Magna Carta. That is the Constitution, the great Constitution. In Latin, the Magna Carta. 1215, June 1215. King John of England was robbing the land from the peasants. He was raising taxes without representation. And he was going against his own circle of barons. Does that ring a bell? Does that ring a bell? They forced him, his barons, the Holy Roman Empire at the time. They made him sign the Magna Carta, which is the reinstatement of the rule of the law. Allah! Allah! The law! That's what it is, the law. The rule of the law is clear. It's very clear. We are human. We are part of this earth. Mother Earth is a creator. I met a guy, his name, Majid, the glorious Abdul Khaliq, the servant of the Almighty Creator. He's a fucking lion. The guy's incarcerated. Again, same thing with Jace. Justice for Jace. Justice for all. Stand your fucking rights. Assert your rights. People, democracy is a two-way street. We've got a court system. Now my court is before the Justice Superior Court of Justice in Quebec, September the 10th. And I got my first court appearance for September the 17th here at Elgin Street 161, Ottawa. And there you'll get to understand how you can assert your rights. You don't need a fucking lawyer. Rise! Rise! The law is clear. Assert your sovereignty. Claim your sovereignty. There's a breach of trust. Breach of my trust. The government has breached that trust. No longer. No one can force you to do shit. The government tells you that. But there are people who are weak. They got no faith. Weak hearts. You gotta have a lion heart. Lion heart. That's what you need. Because faith is here. Your faith is your own faith. Nobody can fucking tell you what to believe. Not me. No one. Go back to your belief. If you're a person of fucking belief, that is. You can believe in all the fuck you want, whatever you fucking want. The law is clear. That's right. That's right. That's right. May 16, 2024. I was pulled over by a fucking corrupt schmuck peace officer. Mo Fathi. You fucking right. You heard that right. You fucking heard your name. Your badge number is coming out soon. May 16, 2024. That's my story. I get pulled over for no reason, without a cause. Allegedly. I mean, an unsafe move. But that is, again, allegedly. I asserted my rights. He stopped me just on Parkdale exit. I was heading westbound. Westbound on the highway, 417 westbound. I just got on the fucking highway from Bronson. One exit before. One exit previous. I'm going on the fucking highway. You gotta fucking merge. You gotta merge from the highway. What happens? You pick up speed. But there are some idiots who don't know how to fucking drive. On the fucking slow lane. They're driving 60 kilometers an hour. The highway. But that's fine. They're free to do that. Me, on the other hand, I'm trying to merge. I go and I fucking floor it. I drive 1999 Passat Volkswagen V6. An older car, fossil fuel, liquid, carbon, refined gasoline. Inefficient. Not because of the gasoline, because of the engine. It's inefficient. Diesel is more efficient. In fact, would have been double the efficiency at a minimum. But nonetheless, that's not the topic. Cops pulled me over without a cause. You are going to be named in a lawsuit for breach of trust. Which trust? My constitutional right. You stopped me for no reason. I carry a passport. Canadian citizen. I'll show you. Because there are those who understand trust law and contract law. Contract law, my friends. I came to this land, from the land far away, Damascus. Damascus, that's where I'm from, indigenous to Damascus. But I'm not citizen of Syria. I'm not. I was a born refugee. I came here in 1999. October 26. That is the record. My permanent residence record. October 26, 1999. 3 years later, I had to make sure. The government must make sure they can trust me, so we built trust. 3 years before you can apply for a citizenship. That is the trust that you need to build. I earned that trust. I got my passport. I got my citizenship. I'm a law-abiding citizen. But my constitutional rights were violated, were breached by the very fucking system that is supposed to safeguard and protect those natural, God, inalienable, natural rights of freedom. Hence, the Constitution. It's a bylaw. It's a fucking bylaw. It's a contract. That's a conduct. The government must operate within the framework. Democracy is two-way street. Do not fucking complain when the government is enslaving you, oppressing you, dictating your lives. Tyranny! Tyranny! You deserve tyranny because you have not learned to speak. Speak up! Speak up! Speak up. I didn't know everything. You don't have to know everything. But there's a difference. When you do not know something, acknowledge the facts. Learn. Do your research. Do your research. Utilize this element of thinking, critical thinking. Read the fucking contract. Read the fucking contract. Justice of the peace. Where's justice? Where's justice? That's the contract. Let me read it. Canada, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Canada requests in the name of Her Majesty, the Queen. She's fucking dead. The Queen's fucking dead, you schmuck. Now it's the King. But guess what? I submit to no king. Breach of trust. All those whom it may concern to allow the bearer to pass freely without delay or hindrance, and to afford the bearer such assistance and protection as may be necessary. Understand? That is the contract. That is the fucking contract. What does this mean? It tells you in the second page, passport. This passport is the property of the government of Canada. All right. It must not be altered. Why? Because that would be a committing of ID fraud. You must take every precaution to safeguard it. Interesting. This passport may be used only by the bearer on whose name it is issued. Name. Name. What name? What name? Think. Think. To be valid, this passport must be signed on page 3 by the bearer, unless the bearer is a child under the age of 16. Alright, so this is the bylaw. So now I have this citizenship. Alright, that's me, 2015. Alright, read. Damascus, Syria. Damascus, Syria. Date of birth, July 27, 1985. But you gotta assert who you are. Indigenous rights. Good morning. Out.